everybody, it's me, and I am here, honey. I have come to give you all a very quick, straight to the point video about the real estate process. This is going to be number one of a series of videos that I'll be doing about real estate, the process, the cost associated with getting obtaining your licensing, studying techniques that I use in order to pass the course and the state exam on the first try. Just a lot of different things that I didn't know when I went through the process that would have been helpful to know. So I just want to share it with you all, but I want to do it in very quick clips because I know that everyone's time is precious. So I want to get just straight to the point. And then if you have any questions, just put them in the comment box below. I will get back to you. And then we can just go from there. All right. So this video, though, is going to be primarily on just the process. What I basically did in order to get my real estate license in terms of the logistics side of it. I started the real estate licensing process on May the 6th of 2019. Basically what happened was I signed up with Barney Fletcher, which at the time I had done no research. I only signed up with them because they were offering the course during the time period and the dates in which I needed. And if I keep looking because the baby is like right here. I needed these specific times and to be daytime. So a lot of people, they're not aware of how long it really takes, especially if you go online to get your license, which I really don't advise. But if you don't have any other choice, then you do what you got to do. But I took the in-person course. I took it it started at 8:30 and it was done by 4 o'clock. So I did it from 8:30 to 4. Every day, Monday through Friday. It's crazy because I can see her behind me. It's like I got eyes behind me and then I can see her in front of me. What I did was I took the course I did a 2-week crash exam. I don't recommend that and I'll get further into that when I get to the study techniques. But anyway, I did it every day from 8:30 to 4 o'clock. And I'm sorry for the noise. And then, on that Friday, the Friday of the second week, we only had to stay until 12:30 because they offered the rest of that day, Saturday, Sunday, and the following Monday, they offered it for a study day or whatever. So that's exactly what I did. The course was very intense, and I'll cover that in another video, but I really just want to focus on the process. So, okay. I signed up for the course, went to the course. 8 to 4 every day. The last day we got out at 8:30 to 4 every day. The 4:30 every day we got out at 12:30 that Friday the second week. The Tuesday of the third week, that was when we had to go in and take the exam. We went in at 8:30 a.m. in order to take the exam. When we got there at 8:30, we all were just like a normal class day. Required to go in. You can take nothing in there but 2 number 2 pencils, or I'm sorry, you don't even have to take pencils, but you can't take your cell phone. You can't take anything in there. But it's weird because they let you get up and go to the bathroom. But anyway, you can't take anything in there in terms of pencils or anything like that. The only thing you can take is your calculator. That's it. So, and remember, just so you know in advance, you must have a calculator. The course does include math, and I'll get into that in another video, but you just need the very simple calculator. You cannot have a scientific calculator, and they also sell their own real estate calculators, which is not necessary. I actually passed, not being someone that considers myself very strong in the math part of it. But I even passed with a very simple calculator. But there are real estate calculators that they also sell, and they include the formulas that we learn and are required to know inside the calculator. That after taking the course exam on that Tuesday of the third week, once you pass, then you will find out your pass or fail score through the system, through the computer system, because when you sign up for the class, you are automatically become a part of their computer system. You get like a little account or whatnot, and that's where you have to go in and see your specific path. Essentially, what they do is once you take the test, we took it at 8:30. We had our results by 4:30 that next day. I mean, that same day. But just know that they will tell you that you probably won't, at least at Barney Fletcher, that you won't know your score until the next day, which is, I believe it just kind of depends on the momentum, because, of course, I found out earlier. Mind you, if you pass, you'll also get an email from them inviting you, saying, congratulations, you can go here and register for the state exam. But if you didn't pass, you won't get an email. So for those that did not pass, they were allowed to go back and retake the test one more time before then they had to go back and retake the entire course. Now, in terms of the test, you get, not wrong, and I'll correct it in the comment section below if I forgot, but I believe it's 3 hours to take the test. And it's funny because you would think, oh my gosh, it's a long time, you know, but essentially I actually needed all of that time to take the test. I actually, because I'm the kind of person, after I take it, I'm still going to sit there and look, look over my answers and such. Once you pass, then you will go ahead and you will schedule your state exam. And it's in Atlanta, and I'm assuming many big cities, and there's a waiting list to take the state exam. But you can always travel to other places to take it, and that's what I did. So I elected to go ahead and take the state test immediately. So I took the state test that Friday. Course test on a Tuesday, state test on a Friday. I took it in Savannah, Georgia, because there was no wait there. If you already know who your broker is going to be, you can actually get your license given that you pass your state exam on the same day that you take the test. You have to have a background check already completed. The second thing you have to do is you have to fill out the brokerage form. There's a brokerage agreement form. So meaning you already know what broker you're going to be going to and who you're going to be working for. And it looks like this. It's a sponsoring brokerage form. You have to fill that form out, interview your broker. They fill it out. So you have to take this form with you. You have to take your background check form with you. And you have to have your IDs with you. And you'll go and you'll take the exam. So the exam in Savannah, and I don't know if it's like this at every Proctor Center, but it's actually like cubicles with computers in them. So you go in there and you actually take the exam. So once you finish taking the exam, and I will, in another video, I'll specify more in detail how that is, how that works, how that goes. But after you finish, you'll go in there where the proctor sits, and then she will go and print out your score report, and then she'll just give it to you. For me, she gave it to me. She pointed on it where it said pass. So at that point, she immediately told me what the process would be from this point going forward in order to get my actual license. And at that time, she basically told me I needed to take my ID, my background check form, my sponsoring brokerage form, and there's also a form that they give you when you pass the state exam that looks very similar to this right here. I'm looking a hot mess, but it looks like this. It basically says, the Georgia Real Estate Commission certificate, all of that. You won't sign this form until you actually are going to get your license. You have to remember that, because it'll be an issue if you don't. But basically, after you do that, you'll take all of those forms. Once again, you'll take the sponsoring brokerage form, and this is the form that you interviewed your potential broker with. You will take your background check form, and you will take your little statement just saying that you passed the real estate exam, and your IDs and your money, in which I'll tell you all the fees associated with this in another video, and you'll take it and you'll be able to get your license right then and there. Once you take that, they're going to issue you your license, and it's going to look like this. It's going to just be a license, like just a regular piece of paper, certificate, just saying congratulations, real estate license, whatnot. So you'll get that. They'll also give you another little smaller version of that license. It's the same exact thing, but it's just a smaller version, So you'll get that. And then they will also give you another little small card, and it's something that basically just has all your licensing information on it that you can carry in your wallet. So you'll have all the information, and then you're officially a real estate agent. And then that's when all the work begins and all the money continues to flow. So I gave you a very condensed version. I actually went and got my license and closed out on everything. I started on May the 6th. That's when I started class, and again, it was 2 weeks. Remember that third week, that Tuesday, I actually took the exam. By that Friday, I took the course exam, and by the following week, I handled all of my real estate paperwork. So I got my real estate license in a month. So just don't let anybody discourage you, make you think that it's not possible, make you think that, oh my God, it's such a super long, drawn out process, because it's really not. If you stay on top of it, and if you're really driven, and you can go and get it. And I'll give you another video, and it'll just kind of outline all the fees associated with it. I'll break it down for you. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. And just know, if I can do it, you can do it. Bye.